my channel, it's me, Karen. Today I am doing a beginner's makeup tutorial, as beginners as I can make it at least. And it's a cute versus sexy makeup look. If you guys want to learn how to do this, keep watching. I'm starting off my face with primer, and for the cute look, I'm using the Too Faced product, and it's infused with coconut water to help promote skin elasticity. For the sexy look, I'm using Pure Cosmetics Color Correcting Primer, and this helps your skin illuminate and glow while minimizing appearance of fine lines. And since this is a beginner's makeup, I'm going to make this as simple as possible. And the best things to use is a foundation stick like this one right here. For it has SPF 45++, meaning that your skin will be very well protected from the sun. For someone that's new to makeup, this is really handy because it also has a brush on the other end, so you don't need to buy a new blending brush. I'm going to Hong Kong next month for 13 days. I just booked my ticket last night, and then I'm just gonna capture the neck so my face and my neck blend really well together. And as for the sexy makeup side, I decided to use this same foundation stick just because it's easy to use and it's a beginner's makeup, not that much different to use a different foundation anyway. One of the easiest concealers that I've found to blend with your fingers is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and today I'm going to be using the color Fair. You want to kind of put on your concealer in this triangular shape. You don't need to use a beauty blender to do this, but since I have one, I'm going to blend it out with that. I'm going to fill in my brows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Since we're going for the cute look, I'm actually going to make them as straight as possible and not so angular because we want to go for the more rounded feature for this look. And then for the sexy makeup, I'm trying to draw my arch a little bit more higher and more defined versus the straight brow look that we did for the cute look. And this will make you look more vixen-like because everything on your face will look sharper. The trick is though, is to follow the natural growth of your hairs. So let's say if my hair here goes upwards, I'm actually going to fill in my brows in an upward motion. And you don't have to be too perfect in the beginning because you can always go back to fix it up a little bit with the spoolie at the end. So I'm going to blend in the product now. Alright, I feel like that's pretty solid for a quick brow touch-up. Pencils are the easiest to maneuver with if you're fairly new to filling in your brows. Okay, so for the cute look, I feel like the most appropriate palette to use right now is the Too Faced Totally Cute palette. This is a new product, so I wanted to share this and try this on camera with you guys. And now I'm going to prime my eyes, especially if you're using cheaper eyeshadows. When you have an eyeshadow primer, it really stays on your eyes a lot longer and also helps prevent creasing. The one I'm using today is from Smashbox. It's their 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. And I'm gonna try my best to do this look with my fingers so you guys can see how you don't really need to be a pro with brushes and have a full set to create this look. For someone who's new to makeup, I would actually recommend getting something that has better pigmentation because if you're using really cheap shadows, you're not going to create the look that you want to create and you're gonna feel bad about yourself making it look bad just because the shadows are bad. So, save your money and invest in something that's nice. First color I'm going to use is actually this Ice Cream Cutie color, and I'm just going to put it on my fingers and apply it all over my lids to set as a base color. The reason why I do this is because colors look more vibrant when you have a flat, smooth surface to work on. Now the next color I'm going to go into is this I Love TF color, and I'm going to use my ring finger, and look at that. I literally just tapped it on there. So if you have lid space like me, which is really, really small because I put lids, you kind of want to put the pink right where your crease ends. That was easy, right? And the next color I'm going to go into is called Bunny Fufu. I'm going to place it onto the outer corner of my eyes. Now I'm going to use my middle finger, kind of like as if it's a clean brush, and I'm going to blend that color out just a little bit more. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Ring finger, just kind of slap it on there anywhere, and then using my middle finger, because it's clean, I'm going to blend out the colors. Fingers are dirty, used 2 of those already, so I'm going to use my index finger now. And I'm going to go into this color called Unicorn, place it onto my brow bone, And that will draw light to your brow bone and make your brows appear higher, like you have a taller set brow bone. Does that make sense? Whatever, but it looks good. Alright, so for this sexy makeup look, I'm actually going to be using the Pure Love Your Selfie 2 palette. The colors in here are very neutral. You can make a really, really pretty smoky eye look with this. So foundation and concealer is going to be the same as the cute look. I'm just going to skip over that real quick. But the next thing is we're going to hop into the Pure Love Your Selfie 2 palette and digging into the color Sketch. I'm going to go ahead and lay that all over my lids. And the brush I'm using is the Smith 235 brush. For this step, you can actually use your fingers, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit more precise for this look because we're gonna be blending a lot of different colors. So this is actually a bronzer color, but I'm actually going to use this bronzer color on my lids with the Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. Now I'm going to apply it onto the outer corner of my eyes and in a very nice soft circular buffing motion, I'm going to apply it closer to where my eye socket ends. Then with a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go into Statuesque, and this will make the perfect transition shade towards your brow bone. So now I'm going to apply it where the kind of that brown color is at, and in a really soft buffing circular motion, I'm going to push that product up towards my brow bone. Okay guys, look at the difference after blending it out. It's so much smoother. This one is a lot blockier and this one is a lot more blended out and feathered out. The trick is to go into circular buffing motion and we're pushing the product on my eyes out towards the brow bone. This is from my glam bag and it's from The Balm. This is a burgundy red dark purple color which will go really well with the transition we have going on right now. And I'm gonna take a dense round brush, something like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in here and dramatize my eyes a little bit more. We're gonna focus the product on the outer corner of my eyes, but right below where all the blended stuff is at. So it looks a little stiff right now up here. I'm gonna go back into Statuesque and my fluffy blending brush, the E40 from Sigma, and I'm just going to soften the look up here so it's not so stiff. I'm gonna go back into the Love Your Selfie 2 palette by Pure, and I'm gonna go into this color called Overexposed. It's a very pale color with a bit of shimmer in it, and it's the perfect brow bone color. As far as eyeliner go, the cute look, I decided to go with a pencil liner, and the sexy look, I decided to go with a liquid liner. Since we want something a little bit more vixen and cat-like, I think a liquid liner is a perfect medium to use to create this effect. Liquid liner tends to give you the blackest of the black line in the most precise way. The last time you saw the cute look, we only had eyeshadow on. So now we're gonna be tackling this look with a pencil liner. If you guys are beginners, then I would recommend using a pencil liner because those are easier to work with. So first start with tight lining your upper lash line. And with the liner, I'm going to extend the natural shape of my eyes just a little bit. If you want to clean up the end a little bit, you can use your fingernails and just drag it out a little bit. That's easy, right? You can do that, right? So as you can see, the cute look is a little bit more approachable, cleaner, and the sexy look is deeper, darker, and smokier. I like to go the extra mile and put on falsies. I know this is not exactly a beginner thing. These diamond lashes right here are super natural looking. The mascara I'm using today is called from Model Co. It's their Power Lash Black Mascara. I'm just going to start from the root of my lashes and drag the product towards the tip of my lashes. Alright, for this cute look, we're going to apply lots of pink blush on our cheeks to make us look like we're glowing from within. My favorite one is from Benefit, and it's their Dandelion one. It's really easy to use. It comes with a brush already, so you don't have to buy any brushes for this look at all. And you just want to apply it onto the apples of your cheeks, which is like right here. And this like up motion. For blush, I'm using the ColourPop's K-Pop in the color Flushed, and it's a really nice peachy kind of mauvey color. It's less pinky, so it's less cute. And I'm actually going to apply it, instead of like right in the center of my cheeks, I'm gonna do the opposite of that, and I'm gonna apply it up here, which will slim down my cheekbones and my cheeks just a little bit, making me look a little bit more vixen-like. This is easy, perfect for beginners. You can just use your fingers and dot it onto your face. So notice I'm applying it up here and not so much right here. So the contour I'm using today is from NARS, and it's in the color Laguna. The brush I'm using is from Luxie. It's their Precision Contour Brush in 650. As far as lips, I'm going to be using the Ofra lip liner in Silk. I'm just gonna line my outer lips first, and then I'm gonna fill it in with some color. That way your lips will last the entire day. So the lip liner is actually water resistant, so you can drink water and it shouldn't budge too much. I'm gonna be using a tinted lip balm. This will be really easy for beginners, and you don't really need to learn how to fill in your lips and make sure everything keeps into your lines. This one is from Pixi. I think this color is actually discontinued, but Pixi has really moisturizing tinted lip balms. And we're done. That was really quick and easy. And for this sultry look, I'm gonna go with a brown lip color by Marc Jacobs. It's one of my favorites. It's in the color Mahogany. I'm gonna finish off my makeup with applying some falsies on. They're way more dramatic and they really tie in the whole sexy look together. Alright, and we're done for the sexy look. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Pure Cosmetics for making this video possible. So if you recreate any of these looks, please hashtag it #LoveYourSelfie. And thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!